Good morning and welcome to this channel. I have with me here Mr. Wilson Jonathan from the Guardian in the UK. He's been here from the start of the African Cup of Nations till today the grand finale. I want to have one or two words with him to see the African Cup of Nations, what he has observed so far. So Mr. Wilson, welcome to our channel this morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
Very good. Please help us from the onset, from the start of the competition to today, 11th of February, the grand finale. What have you observed so far about the
Since the 11th of the my first one was in Mali in 2002, and I don't think there's any doubt this has been the best.
this has been the best?
Yeah, in terms of quality of football, in terms of drama, in terms of organisation, it's not perfect, but it's better than previous tournaments have been. I think the pictures have been excellent. I think that's really helped the level of football, and I think it's been probably the two best teams in the tournament get to the final.
There are a lot of people who have a lot of opinions and interpretations about the tournament. Mostly, Afcons have been played in the middle of the season, the European season. People who complain don't get the best out of our players. Sometimes some will come and decide not to put in their best. We're saying this is the best Afcon so far with what is. When you look at the quality of play from the players from their respective class compared to what they showcase here, are you saying they gave their 100% from their respective nations?
I mean, you'd have to talk about every individual player, but I think generally speaking, the level's been very high. I think there's been two things that really improved the level. So one is I think the pitches have been very good. The Bimpe maybe is the one that's not quite so good, but the other five I think have been, certainly better than Cameroon 3 years ago. Egypt was good before that, but pitches we saw in Gabon or Ecuador, these are much better pitches. And then the other thing, and I think this is a more general trend, that when I started, it felt like half the coaches were French. And now we're starting to see coaches of African heritage who received their football education in Europe coming back. And now I think they're more invested in the project, they're more invested in their countries, and they're not thinking, hang on, if I lose 5-0, maybe I don't get the next job. They're not taking their own reputations. And so we've seen that with Ali Cisse, that's most impressively, but also with Wahid Ouattara with Morocco, with Jamal Belmadi with Algeria. Okay, it went stale in this tournament, but 2 tournaments ago he won. And I think that's a really positive sign. So I think the football's just been much more progressive, much less conservative, and the pitches have really helped as well.
Now let's talk about the teams, the 24 nations that participated. Now we have left with only 2 teams at the last line. These are the big boys like Morocco, Senegal, and my own country, Ghana, Egypt. All these nations are big nations. People expected a lot from them, but they came in including this expectation. Do you think football was improved from one stage to the other, where the minutes are also equally good?
Yeah, I think if I look back to 2002, the first time we did, you had 3 really great teams in the tournament. You had Cameroon, who won the tournament, great team. Jeremy, Afcon Brother, something like that, too. You look at the Nigeria team then, and you had Army, and Elise, and the rest. Great team. And that Senegal team obviously went on that great World Cup without having and Papu Bidjot. So they were 3 great sides. I think if you look at this tournament, you'd say
yes, please.
No team is at the level of any of those 3. What definitely has happened is that the middle class has got much broader. So the likes of Angola, Mauritania, even, overperforming, DR Congo. I think generally the level has got higher. Maybe the level of the top teams hasn't really grown. So if you imagine the pyramid, it's got wider but maybe not higher.
Now let's talk about the 2 nations at the final. When you look at Nigeria, their journey from the group stages, from the first game to the second game, these 2 teams met in a good phase, and we are here at the grand final. For Ivory Coast, they nearly got out of the competition. It took them the 10th best place to qualify. They've been here. You watch Ivory Coast, you watch Nigeria. What do you make of these 2 teams?
Yeah, that first game in the group between the sides, I think you can't compare with that, because Ivory Coast, they're like 2 completely different teams. And that's obviously partly the change of manager, but I think John Louis never looked comfortable with the job. He never seemed to adjust to evolving football. But he also was a little bit unlucky that Sebastian Haller was not fit, Simon Wenger was not fit. The two of them had made their first start in the semi-final. And I know it's a coincidence that was by far Ivory Coast's best performance. So Ivory Coast lucky to get through. I mean, if Ghana had let in the 2 goals to Mozambique, it's your fault. Yes. If anything, Ghana almost got patience for but also Zambia. Zambia, if they'd taken more than, if they'd won either the games, taken a point against Angola, if they'd beaten Tanzania, they'd have gone through and Ivory Coast would have gone out. So Ivory Coast was very, very fortunate. And then they're 1-0 down in the last 16, and with quarters to go, and they go through. They're 1-0 down to 10 men with a minute to go in the quarter-final, and this will go through. So you had that sense of you just can't get rid of them from the tournament. And then actually, I think the semi-final did play very well. Nigeria didn't look great at the start of the tournament. Their build-up games was pretty poor. But that switch to the back three, that sort of 5-4-1, it's pretty conservative. But they've only let in 2 goals in 6 games. I think Osimhen is probably the best scorer in the tournament. So if you have a team that doesn't let in goals plus Osimhen and Ademola Lookman to play very well, then you have a dangerous team.
When you step outside a slow game, one of them have that belief that Portugal did so in 2016 from 3rd place position.
Yeah. Well, they drew 3 games, they didn't lose 2 of them.
Yes, of course, that's the only difference. But you are saying that is back in them. We thought they have the chance of winning the trophy. You see the same thing?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, tournaments are strange things. I'm English, and you've seen this with England. Every time England goes out in the tournament, I'm sorry?
Always is coming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We are hoping next time, let's walk.
Yeah, maybe. And so England, in 2008-2009, completely changed our youth academy structure. And it's meticulous. It's been very, very successful. England now is successful in youth competitions the way they weren't before. England have much better technical players than they ever had before. And what that means is England now go to tournaments, and you can be pretty confident they'll be one of the best 4, best 8 teams. Yeah, anything that's not a quarter-final is a real disaster for them. And so with proper planning, you can get to that level. But that doesn't mean you win the tournament. Winning the tournament is about building momentum. It's about luck. Tournaments take place every 4 weeks. And Ivory Coast have an enormous amount of luck. And now they have this momentum, and their best performance is in the semi-final. So, I think they're favourites for this afternoon. But they lost 4-0. They went to winning this tournament. That makes no sense. You can't plan that.
Same thing when they find out themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
So my final question. A lot of people have that belief. MFI and can recruit since the beginning. Whether he wins or loses, people believe he needs a care for
It's really difficult to say. I mean, what he's doing is he's taken a group of players who were falling apart and he's put them together. He's created this sense of unity, and that's a great gift to have done that. It's possible that anybody who wasn't Gasset would have done that, but give him credit for that. I think where you have to give him a lot of praise is he changed the way of the field, and I think Seri and Kessier together with Fafana in front, that looks really good. Second half against DRC was really good. Bringing Max Gradle back, that's worked. You see his intelligence, the way he finds space. So the decisions he's made tactically have worked. And I think the thing he got absolutely right, that was not an obvious decision, was at half-time in the quarter-final when they're down 10 men, he changes to a 5-3-1, and suddenly Yamali had been getting space in behind the defensive line. Suddenly there's no space for them. And they do score, but it's from a long, it's a 25-yard shot. And if you're down to 10 men, the opposition having 25-yard shots, it's sort of, okay, we'll allow them now. So you have to say that game, tactically, he got absolutely right. So I think he has been very impressive. I think he's spoken very well in difficult circumstances. Whether that means he's right for the long term, I think that's a much more complicated decision. And to be honest, I don't know enough about his personality, his past coaching record as an assistant coach. But he's impressed me in the 2 games he's been on.
Thank you very much.
No worries, thank you very much. It's been a great pleasure.